Who had a better career, him or Charles Barkley?
I'm gonna go Charles because he got wait. Only reason why because he did make it to the finals and he did get MVP.
All right, him and AI.
I'm gonna go Allen Iverson. Wait, okay.
Him and John Stockton, him and Karl Malone. Like, I can go down a list, my nigga. They went to
on the all-time.
Him and Gary Payton. Like, I can go down a list, my nigga.
Okay, now there is an argument.
It's true.
Okay,
it is.
Now, Gary Payton. There, okay, there is an argument. I would need to see his accolades. I know Gary Payton's gonna have a lot of defensive accolades. You know what I'm saying? And Carmelo is going to have all-star games.
I'll scoring accolades.
No, all-star games. Here's my thing about Carmelo. He's played with so much talent that it's inexcusable for him to not. I don't predicate your greatness on if you won a ring or not, because there are plenty of great players. I mean, phenomenal players. We're talking top 15, top 20 all times. Didn't get a ring. Yeah. You just said Charles Barkley. You just said Allen Iverson. Most people will have them in their top 20, maybe 25, depending on.
Man, matter of fact.
Listen. So before you jump. Before you jump. Let me finish. I'm gonna go down the list here in a second about of the players that Carmelo Anthony has played with and where they were in their careers. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's absolutely no excuse.
All right.
You know what I'm saying whatsoever. So when we look down his resume, why is he overlooked? Why is it? Oh yeah, well, Melo's one of the greatest scorers of all time, and then nothing else. We can't call him one of the greatest.
Is he overlooked or is he forgotten about? I ain't talking about Melo.
He should respectfully be forgotten about.
But it's no disrespect, but it is what it is. There's so many good players. Like I remember who you is, but I don't talk about you because you not that guy. You are who we thought you were, bro. Like you a scorer and that's it. You never evolved your game. You thought you can't not evolve your game as supposed to. He was drafted number 3. You had potential coming out of college. Won at Syracuse. Had potential coming out of college being the best player. Matter of fact, I think LeBron won MVP. Rookie of the year.
He won Rookie of the year. Hold on, wait, come on. And
No.
This is the only thing.
Melo won Rookie of the Year, didn't he? Or was it LeBron?
LeBron won Rookie of the Year. Mind you,
Melo had a better season as far as number-wise, though.
Melo won Rookie of the Month every single month during the year, but LeBron won Rookie of the Year. I'll say he slighted on that.
He slighted on that. I give
for sure. You know,
his first year in the league, he had a better year.
But at the end of the day, if 12 more rolling months, and in basketball, I think it's 10 months. You know what I'm saying? 12 rolling months. If I'm better than you by the voters, the same people that probably get the vote on Rookie of the Year, how could you say that how could you say that you was better than me during that season? I beat you out every month. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? But so Melo, all right, you got one. You know what I'm saying? You was slighted on that. We're talking Marcus Camby, who was a defensive player of the year and a 4-time block leader. Nene was solid. I'm not saying like Nene was.
He was a presence. That's what I'm saying. He was definitely.
Birdman left and got a ring. Out of his prime, out of his physical prime, Birdman left and got a ring.
Did get a ring.
Matter of fact, Nene has a percentage. Was it basket percentage? Field goal percentage. Title. He led the league in field goal percentage one year. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
Birdman did it in the finals. He broke the record. I think he made so many shots, straight or whatever. I think he had a 90% field goal percentage in the final. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith, one of the greatest six-man of all time.
Used to be.
Aaron Aflalo, who, averaged like 20 points when Melo left. A formidable name. Chauncey Billups.
Ty Lawson, Chauncey Billups.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, he did have.
Jason Kidd with the New York Knicks. Baron Davis with the New York Knicks. Amari Stoudemire stayed injured. But he was there, you know what I'm saying? Amon Shumpert.
Yeah, Amon Shumpert.
Got a ring.
He had J.R. Smith with the Nuggets and the Knicks.
What are we doing, bro?
And Shumpert.
What are we doing? Now, to add context.
The caliber of player, what he was expected to be, oh, no,
Who, Melo?
He Hall of Famer?
Yeah, Melo first ballot Hall of Famer, no question.
First ballot because of what?
The All-Star
games?
Now, he's gone to 10 All-Star games. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He has the most medals.
First ballot.
Yes.
All right.
No, wait.
Okay.
Let's backtrack.
I'm just asking.
Let's backtrack because I'm telling you right now. Let's say that something drastic happens. You know what I'm saying? To like one or two players, and somebody like KD and Curry. Let's say they have season-ending careers. Ironically, so they get injured, they retire along with Chris Paul and LeBron James. Like. Okay, so we're on the same page.
Makes sense. Yeah.
The odds of that happening are slim to none, but I'm just saying there are plenty of players that could retire today that are definitely getting in over Melo. So I say he's first ballot because when he chooses to retire, it's not going to be like he retired with a bunch of people.
He might get slighted.
But let's be respectful though. No, wait, come on. Let's be respectful though.
He might.
This is the basketball Hall of Fame. This is not the NBA Hall of Fame. So you get your college accolades, you get your Olympic accolades, and you get your NBA accolades.
He gonna go there.
All right.
Because he been with. That was his argument. I ain't got to win a championship. I got all the Olympic time, all these Olympic gold medals.
He wouldn't give up.
He wouldn't give up. He wouldn't trade. Okay. He must have been smoking.
Well, so here's my thing.
He wasn't in the league when he said that. Was he still in the league when he said that?
I think either
or was he on his way out?
Either he had just made it back in, or he was out of the league when he said that.
He was in Cali smoking a good game.
No excuses.
He turned into a wackhead for a couple.
You know what's crazy though? Melo, to me, top 3 of the greatest scorers of all time. Like when you had to have somebody to put on a performance and you just fed them the ball all game long. Yeah, Melo was that guy. But I'm not gonna lie to you, his most memorable moment for me was waiting outside the bus waiting on KG.
Because then they said his wife tastes like
Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was his most memorable moment to me. Hoodie Melo.
That's the thing. If y'all let the players wear hoodies, Hoodie Melo totally different. You feel like Hoodie Melo unstoppable.
Just shoot. That's how he's doing.
He need why not money a game after Steph Curry then? You so good of a shooter, shit.
Now,
do something.
Don't say that because I have attacked him for a long time.
Who, Curry?
You're a great shooter, and then what?
Hey, listen, if I'm good at one thing, I'm gonna maximize that to the highest level.
No issue.
You can't be mad about that. It is what it is.
Wait, no issue.
Vince Carter was one of the best dunkers,
right? Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why. I mean, if Steph Curry didn't have rings, you don't think he'd be a first ballot if he's still breaking out the records?
He still got the MVPs?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but
he broke his own 3-point record once. Exactly. I think twice. He broke his own 3-point record. So he broke the record and then broke his own record. He's got 2 MVPs. Too, he's the only unanimous MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, bro. Without the rings, he's guaranteed first ballot, and he revolutionized the sport.
Exactly.
Like he legitimately changed after 69, 70 years of playing a certain way. He definitely we're shooting half court shots.
It is, bro, and making them.
And I was about to say,
was missing them a lot then, it'd be different.
But again, Steph Curry. You can't see my hand. I'm trying to make sure they couldn't see my hand.
I'm not comparing.
Melo.
I'm not comparing them at all. But Melo is a scorer. I mean, you can't just post up and shoot the ball and get slower and game on weight and not maximize your game and everything else. Like you got to add something to it, bro.
So why is his name being brought up?
I'm not. Why anybody's bringing his name up? I'm definitely not.
Because when
me at all.
When we go through a list of people again, if we're talking offense, I have no problem. Carmelo Anthony, bring his name up all day, every day. But anything else, I don't want to hear nothing.
You said top 3. What you got?
Scorers.
Who? So who you got? Steph, KD, and Melo?
Nah, Steph not top 3 scorers all time.
Okay, who you got?
Number 1 shooter.
Number 1 shooter. Who you got?
I put
Kobe or KD?
I put KD, James Harden. Maybe Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Like
you said hold on. You said Dirk.
No. In no order. KD, James Harden, and Melo. But I'm saying I could argue.
They can be bounced. I'm saying. But you just said top 3.
But now that I'm saying it out loud,
you ain't put Kobe in there.
I didn't put AI in there either.
You didn't put.
I wouldn't put Kobe in there. I wouldn't put Kobe in there. I wouldn't put Jordan in there.
Okay, so who did you say?
The people that I've named had superb, like absurd, supreme shooting ability. So I wouldn't put Kobe in there. Like he's a volume shooter. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like. Harden, he's a volume shooter too, but let's be real. He shot 12 threes, 13 threes a game, and went to the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? So average 36 points, one season 34 points, another season, multiple consecutive scoring titles, all that good stuff. So I Melo though. Now that you say that, I don't. So what are we bragging about when we talk about the man? Like legitimately, what gold medals?
That it's the potential. It still got to be the potential. Like people not gonna let go.
He's 90 now.
I mean now, but it's just still like man, he had. I mean, it's gonna be the excuses. If you're a fan of somebody, you biased to that person. You're gonna make a lot of excuses.
You know when I gave up.
See, I'm an honest fan. I might be biased of certain things, but I'll be honest about the situation.
You're biased about everything, but you know what made me like really?
I'm biased about being your father. This is my son.
You know,
he's just ugly.
You know what made me put Carmelo under a microscope?
What?
I remember when he left the Knicks. Well, no, I take it back. It wasn't immediately. When George Karl stopped coaching, he gave a quote about Carmelo Anthony because they was asking him a bunch of direct questions. He said, Carmelo Anthony is by far the most talented athlete I've ever had the opportunity to coach. He said, but I'd never coach him again. Why? He refuses to play defense. That is 50% of your job. What are we doing?
He never played defense. He's played better defense on the last probably 2 years than he's ever played in his whole career.
Because he's had to stay on the team. All the offense is coming from if McCollum is healthy, he's a second option. But Dame Lillard
and who else they got?
When Nurkic stays healthy, they get.
I didn't want to mention him because he don't never stay. He only play 25 games.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But so last year Melo was the number 3 scoring option. But I'm sorry, Dame and McCollum take so many jump shots. Like it's almost pointless.
He is their number 3. That's why they'll never win.
Okay.
Now with him as a number 3, and he on the down like that's not hoodie Melo. That's not Nuggets or the beginning of his Knicks career Melo at all.
You see what
even if it was, they wouldn't even probably make the playoffs if it was.
You see what they
wouldn't match.
We giving a man credit for going off in recreational basketball. He's an NBA player. He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We giving him credit for putting a hood on and making some shots.
At least he's still playing the wort. You said is when he waited outside the bus for the KG. That ain't got nothing to do with basketball.
That was his most memorable moment for me.
No. You forgetting about the moment. You forgetting about the fight they had with the Nuggets. The fight with him and he popped off on somebody. Him and Nate Robinson. He popped off on Nate Robinson. Remember he ran like he bagged up to the other end of the court. Remember they had to fight J.R. Smith. It was the Nuggets versus the Knicks. Matter of fact, that's what Robinson played for. I think. Remember they had that fight J.R. Smith and J.R. Smith fought Nate Robinson, Carmelo, and somebody else was involved. I will. That was like but I'm telling you, that was like the next biggest fight besides Ron Artest and them running into the crowd and Steven Jackson and running.
You see how articulate he was about a fight that Melo was potentially gonna be in. But when we start talking about his career, what do I get? Like
at that time, the fight was big. It was everything.
I feel you. I'm just saying at the end of the day, like that.
Melo kind of sucker punching little Nate Robinson. Nigga feet was up in there.
This is Melo. This is your career.
Nate Robinson has a bad time fighting people.
I feel you. We talking about Nate Robinson now. Melo, this is your career.
Nate Robinson got a dunk contest.
You see?
First ballot right there.
I'm sorry. Look, all you Melo fans, I know y'all hella sour, but be mad if you want to. There is absolutely nothing spectacular.
Hey man, I played devil's advocate. He was going through
It's been
things.
a decade. What
He's been going through things as far as
a divorce?
His wife.
A divorce?
Now look,
they
was trying to put it on his wife saying she didn't want to be in New York and he was stressed out about his family. She wanted to be in LA and make movies.
Well, thank you for saying that, because Melo, you had the opportunity to go to Chicago, play with D Rose, Luau Deng, and
that's the main thing. Melo has a ring because he done changed his game. I don't know who he would have jailed with if he wants to be that star. I mean, at least that's the attitude he gave off. That's why he took all the money every time the contract came up, and you took all the money instead of trying to build a team around. Because he's supposed to have been the first. It's supposed to have been him, Wade, and LeBron instead of Bosh. They reached out to him.
Him, Wade, and LeBron instead of
Bosh. They reached out to him.
And they never won a ring. And they never won a ring. One thing I can say about Bosh, he came through on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put up 18 points a game, and then I think 16 points a game another season or whatever. And then he got injured in 3 of those 4 playoff runs. Hold on, talking about. But Melo having to come in. You remember when he first came in, the Pistons were supposed to have drafted him.
Yeah, they took fucking Darko Miller chick. Trash.
So here's my thing. The Pistons were supposed to have drafted him. Why didn't they?
Because they took Darko. Probably because of defense. And Darko was top center, supposed to be like a revolutionized center. They changed the game or whatever. But hey, who had a better career, Darko or Melo?
That's a debate.
What? That ain't no damn debate. Darko didn't even start. I don't think he played 1 year and was back overseas or whatever he was at.
I have no clue. I don't know nothing about Darko. He owns like a
farm.
Other than what you just said, I don't know nothing about Darko.
I know. I'm watching 30 for 30. I know where he from. He owned like a farm or something.
Bye.
I'm just saying, Darko.
That ain't even relevant.
Like a 7-footer, I don't like a farm or anything. But I'm saying,
and him in the Melo career is debatable.
LeBron with a shooter. That's all he ever missed in his whole career. Especially when he was with Cleveland. His first 8.
I know what you meant.
His first 8. You got 3 superstars.
I know what you meant, and I know what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2 different things. I know what you meant.
All right. I think they would have worked. They all best friends, buddy, and go on banana boat rides with each other. And it's just,
So let me get this straight before I end out.
But it don't matter now.
No. I want to legit get this straight. You just told me you think it would have worked. I gave you a rundown of first ballots, a rundown of people that won a championship, some before and some after him.
We're talking about.
A rundown of different positions, a rundown of starters and bench players.
You're on the team with LeBron. How many? But before, when he left Cleveland, he played with what? Bosh and Wade. Everybody was saying the same thing. How they go fit? I don't know. Like these are great players. The people you talking about, they was good. We're talking about Ron,
Chauncey Billups.
Allen Iverson.
Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Jason Kidd won a ring and then left, and then went to go play with Melo.
Listen, how many years?
I think Jason Kidd was only there 1 year because I think 2 years after that he was coaching.
True.
Or maybe the year after that he was coaching.
You talking about Allen Iverson, one of my favorite players all the time. Allen Iverson was going through things. He wasn't the same AI.
And still putting up 22, 23 a game.
Yeah, and
because he had to defer.
Because he had to, and he was getting hurt a lot. He was getting hurt a lot too. I mean, but whatever happened between them, I mean, he wasn't the top player. He wasn't the key player. So
J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert didn't look like they had an issue, and Birdman didn't look like they had an issue leaving and going to get a ring. That's what I'm saying. So yes, LeBron could have carried anybody that he had played with except for Carmelo Anthony. That's a heavy backpack.
He's been doing it his whole career.
He wouldn't carry Carmelo. That's a heavy backpack.
Hey man, it is. But hey, who you gonna get rid of? Melo or
By Melo.
Exactly.
Okay,
so that's what I'm saying.
I know who you was about to say.
Hey, if he would have went over there, hey, you're not fitting, bro. Everybody else is fitting except you. Bye. We'll trade you to somebody and get somebody else for you. Bosh, come back. Somebody.
That's my point. So now, like, I don't believe.
I mean, but we won't know because it never happened. True. I feel what you're saying.
You won't know. Listen, they didn't even want to sign this man for half a season because he wanted to be top dog.
That's because he was fat and out of shape. I wouldn't want to sign him either. Have you seen John Wall since he ain't played? 1 year, John Wall was big as me. John Wall was like a 185 person.
Never that big.
190.
He wasn't that big.
Bro, I will show you pictures.
Big as
bro,
you,
John Wall. Yeah, that nigga head was big as yours. His nose was fat as yours too. For the 5 years, hey, don't I be trying to have a good show. You always start shit. Look at you. Smiling too much. Hide him. Hide the gums, my boy. Anywho, I'm saying John Wall, when he first got hurt, probably like that, he ain't playing, 3 years? John Wall had pictures going viral. This nigga face was fat. He had a beard, but his beard was even fat. Like, come on, fam. John Wall was fat, bro. He was over. He was about 220 plus.
All that.
But that was all fat, not muscle.
All that to say.
He back now.
You know what's crazy?
Or he looked back in shape now.
All the players that I named, I didn't even get to Westbrook and Paul George. Which Melo looked.
Them two ain't go jail, period.
Well, I'm just saying. He looked decent.
Them three.
Over there. He looked decent over there with OKC. Now he's with McCollum.
He had streaky moments. It looked like
I can't name a player that played with more greats.
Greats, talents.
Even if you don't see him as a first as a Hall of Fame, like I said, Marcus can be early. Nah. I'm sorry. No.
The Laker team, then the Spurs.
Okay, so you can name most of like Shaq, Kobe, Rick Fox type.
Dwight.
I'm saying maybe
Dwight.
Maybe Dwight got a ring. Playing a role, he got a ring.
I give you that.
What I'm saying is
not because he was Dwight White his first 5 years.
I got you. He
played a role.
And as I was about to say, he took a back seat because if Dwight came into anywhere, that's what happened in Houston.
Those have to be the same thing. He went to the Heat. Everybody take a back seat to LeBron. It is what it is. Wade took a back seat, but Wade wasn't the same Wade. Wade realized I'm not the same Wade either.
Let me backtrack
because of injury.
What I just said was very hypocritical, but that's me understanding that Dwight and Carmelo Anthony have never been on the same level. And what I mean by that is when Carmelo Anthony was on, like when he was premier player, Dwight was uprising. When Dwight hit his peak, Carmelo had he was still living off of what he did with the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Dwight has an MVP. Dwight has defensive accolades. Dwight has block leaders. Exactly. Dwight has rebound leaders.
And Dwight made it to the finals.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then he went and got a ring to like boom, to put a stamp on his career. You know what I'm saying? So definitely looking at it, he had a better career. Looking at it for sure. I mean, a lot of players had a better career. It's 6 men that had better careers than Melo. If you want to break it down, bro, they won an accolade. All he gonna show for is I got USA gold medals. I don't think he got no scoring titles. If Vince Carter and Melo retired at the same time, I would have chose Vince Carter to go into the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame over Melo?
Yes. And I know Vince Carter played 20 years, but he probably only has about 8 or 9 All-Star games.
I don't know.
Only reason why I'm saying that is because
I don't know. I don't think I do that one.
What, Vince Carter?
Vince Carter over Melo.
He played 21 years. I'm sorry.
For his first ballot Hall of Fame, Vince Carter.
If you're both on the ballot, I'm taking Vince Carter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sean Bradley or Melo.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the episode of Born Early Base. Like, comment, subscribe, Chris.
I ain't drunk yet.